everyone. It's great to be at Creatio Lowcode Marathon event. In my speech, I would like to demo a product which Mitra has developed using Creatio Lowcode technology that focuses on increasing corporate employee experience and thereby employee engagement, productivity, well-being, and safety. My name is Bivendra Narangode. I'm the COO for Mitra Ventures, and Mitra is a global implementation partner of Creatio. The pandemic has changed the ways of working for corporates around the world. Working remotely has become an accepted working model, and employees have responded stating that post-pandemic that they would like to work from office and home in a working arrangement where they get to work remotely as opposed to work full-time at an office. The CTOs are focusing more technology to support productivity boost, as the productivity drop is quite evident due to the remote working. Also, employee mental health, work stress has now become more prominent than ever before, as employees lack social activities more regular basis. In fact, the new guidelines around the world, such as ISO 45003, focuses more on the corporate responsibility on duty of care. Employee retention and getting them really engaged to work has become top priority for the CEOs and the HR directors. However, the lack of employee experience framework, the ability to integrate with existing HR system to collate and analyze data makes it more impossible for corporates to measure and improve employee experience and engagement. Many employee assistance programs and employee welfare initiatives do not seem to address core concerns of the employees with regards to the work experience. So you could see that there is the global business challenge around it, and the need to address this is becoming more important and prominent. Therefore, clearly there is a business need to increase employee experience on various aspects, including corporate culture, the physical and emotional well-being, environmental and ways of working, career well-being, and reward and strategy, etc. However, after speaking to hundreds of corporates, we find that there is no standard employee experience framework to manage this expectation. Now, due to this lack of integration to the existing HR systems, the HR directors are struggling to get a true picture of employee insights or to action on the areas of improvements. Because of this lack of visibility, corporates are really struggling to measure the impact of employee engagement and absenteeism, presenteeism, attrition, and how much of money and how much of its cost to the employers. So Mitra, as part of our product portfolio, had been working on a solution to address this market gap. The solution is called Dynamedics. It is a digital platform which enables organizations to listen to employee concerns in a frequent manner and take necessary action to improve overall experience, which in turn increase employee well-being, productivity, and employee safety. Platform has taken into many factors in addressing a mechanism to improve the employee experience, including multinational, multicultural workforce and their changing needs post-pandemic situation. Dynamedic has a rich mobile interface for employees to communicate how they feel about their experience within the organization, while the senior management and the HR department get access to a very highly insightful dashboard developed using the Creatio Lowcode. The platform uses dynamic questionnaire surveys to collect the employee responses to the various aspects related to the employee experience, including the physical and mental well-being, the leadership and culture of the organization, and how friendly the environment and the ways of working. Now, this disrupts the typical once a year survey method and provides a rich, up-to-date, timely response from employee over the areas that relates to them. Creatio process this data and generate rich, deep insights for the senior management and HR directors to really zoom in to the actual areas of concerns to the employees and make corrective actions for improvements. By combining these data pulled from the external HR systems and financial systems, the platform is able to provide rich insights to the corporates. Sounds interesting? Let's move on to a quick demo. This is the mobile interface provided to the employees of the organization. As an employee, I would need to sign into the platform. I can either do a single sign-on using my corporate email ID, or I could enter my email and password set up by the administrator to log into the application. The authentication will be handled via backend with AD integration or via the identity management framework. Next, the application will take me to the data usage terms and condition policy. Here, I will have to provide my consent to agree on the terms and conditions set by the organization and also for the regulatory standards. This is only a one-time screen, and the next time I log in, this screen will not reappear. I have now landed to the preference screens where I can now select the aspect that matter to me and where I want to improve my experience within the organization. I must select minimum 3 from the list, and I can do so by clicking the circle in front of each aspect. These aspects are defined by the organization, and as you can see, it addresses overall aspects related to the employee experience. Under each aspect, I will have the ability to click more to understand what each aspects mean with more details. So here I have selected 3 aspects that matter to me, namely environment and ways of working, technology, leadership, and culture. By selecting these aspects, I will get access to digital interest groups where I can get to join a group of people who have the same interests as mine within the organization. Further, I will also get access to digital resources such as training, news, best practices, industry trends. Next, I'll be navigated to the home page. Here I will get access to the global news within the organization. The news can either be form of a video, podcast, text articles, and the app is designed in such a way that increases the communication between the execs and employees. I will also see the interest groups I could join based on the preferences I select in the previous screen. While I'm on the app, I will be getting short questionnaires to respond, which will pop up on my screen. These short questionnaires will check my well-being, whether I'm getting enough support with my work, whether I'm working remotely or at office, which is important information to my organization to help me to be effective in my job role. While these short questions are asked from me on a frequently basis, I will also get a bit of a long questionnaire to assess whether I'm engaged with my work that I'm doing at the organization, whether I have any concerns about my safety, my workload, my line manager or the team that I'm working with, or any other aspects to help me to be happy at work. These long questionnaires will appear once in a month on based on how the organization set them in. Even though there are multiple questions to be answered, I find it not so difficult because the app provides me a very intuitive interface where I could simply tap in front of each question to record my response. Further, this will provide me as an employee an opportunity to provide the real status of my experience within the organization and also to point out any areas concerning to me. Next, I will quickly show you what I would see when I join to an interest group. The app will show me the stats around how many employees have joined the interest group so far and how many active posts are available and details on specific events happening in the future. I'm also able to view previous posts and read on them. I could also create a post by myself, which is related to the interest group. The post could include a video, audio, text file. Once the post is created, it will be visible to everyone in the interest group and they can like the post and comment on the post. I could also get access to digital content related to the interest of my interest group for my personal and professional development and to generate ideas for improvements to the group. The best ideas that needs implementation for improvements could be passed to the senior execs of the organization using the application. Here you will also see the capability of the platform where it is capable of streaming digital content that could be helpful for employees for their personal and career development. Based on the questionnaire response, the app will provide a personal digital content which are relevant to the individual. Now I will show you the data analytics and the dashboard which are developed using the Creatio Lowcode technology. This is a web portal and the HR directors or the senior execs of the organization will get access to this portal. All the data collected from the mobile platform will be processed to generate these dashboards. Now, when I log in as a senior exec of the organization or HR director, I would be able to get rich insights about the employee engagement, well-being, productivity, and many other important aspects. As you can see, the platform is using data science and proven algorithms to calculate the workplace health index to denote the employee experience as a percentage of value. I could also see whether the employee well-being of the employees are in good shape. And if not, the platform will also provide certain suggestions on improvement activities. The portal will also provide me stats regarding where people are working from today, whether they are working from home, from office, from a client site, or any other remote location. Portal will also have the questionnaire responses for each department and also the top contributors for the interest groups to get them recognized and rewarded. Portal will also show some very important insights with regards to the absenteeism, the cost of absenteeism, the productivity loss, the cost of attrition. Now, Creatio backend process this data collected from the employees and from the data pulled in from the HR and finance systems to provide these financial insights. In addition to that, on the left pane has many other dashboards. There are detailed insights. You can get various aspects of the employee experience and the engagement. If you'd like to know more details around this, please contact us through Creatio Marketplace or visit our website, www.mitrai.com. Thank you for listening.